I want to introduce you to a concept. This is, it's probably really good to do this right now. Let's introduce you to a way of thinking. Something that I've done, and I found this out myself. I think this is beautiful, but let's use this: permission and non-permission. This talks about the acquisition of resources or how to get things. There are things that you need permission to get, and those things you do not need permission to get. Permission means that someone has to say yes. And I don't even mean a customer. I mean, like, someone has to give you the gift of being able to continue. This is permission. Non-permission is when you can just wake up and do it. Now, you would think that this is like turning on a light switch, right? So you have, you could say that everything has some form of permission. If you're selling something, then your customer has to give you permission to buy it because they're going to buy it. That's true, right? But I want you to think about it in tiers, right? So the ability to get into it, the ability to sustain yourself, the ability to start, the ability to actually execute a purchase or to get paid for it. When you think about permission, non-permission, and we should probably add this metrics to all this other stuff, having a job is the most permission thing out there. Now, let's not talk about like, oh, you're a slave or all that stuff. No, it's permission based. The problem with it is the reason that you're at a job kissing butt and all that stuff is because you need someone to say it's okay for you to feed your family. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sit well with me. That hurts me. That drives me crazy. I cannot sit around thinking that my kids wouldn't eat because Bob at work didn't particularly like me, or because he didn't want to give me permission to continue, or some guy in a chair who's looking at us as numbers on a list or a sheet can cut me from my job because it's more financially beneficial to him to do so, and he cares nothing about my wife, doesn't even know her name. I cannot, as a real father, as a real provider, put my family in a permission-based system. I can ask permission from you as a customer as long as I'm clear with how I'm solving your problems. And then we can be clear on the exchange that needs to happen once I'm solving their problems. But for me to constantly be in a position where I can't take care of my family because somebody else won't let me, is just not a way to be. And I mean, let's just talk it true, man.